Of course.
Bro, what? Why is she not? Or like, you know, I could do like this. You seen the. I know how to do that. No, that does less damage. Know how to do that. I guess. I know a couple combos in it too. I know how to do the Sento combo, well, part of it. I'm still trying to master it. I could do that. I could do like that.
All right, you can stop now.
All right.
So the reason I asked you to do this is because I wanted to discover the basic fundamentals that you were able to understand. The stuff that fits you like the back of your hand. Based on what you showed me, I now know that you understand how ambush assists work, which is really good. If you didn't understand how ambush assists work, not gonna lie, the next 60 minutes would literally just me explaining to you the basic fundamentals of this game. You also have at least a simplistic idea of Sub-Zero's combo structure. You understand the importance of going into deadly vapors rather than just doing a raw overhead.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, I think I can work with this for sure. Yo, it's your boy Combo Guy Gaming coming at you with a special coaching session stream. Haven't done this in a while. This is Bloodhound.
You can call me Nico or MK.
He's an affiliate of the esports team I'm a part of, and he wants to improve his Sub-Zero. So, I'm going to see what I can do. Alright, so the first thing you need to understand about Sonya is that it's not really an in-your-face team at the highest level of play. It's a team that relies exclusively on your opponent's mistakes, just like Sub-Zero himself. You know, he hides behind the clone. Sonya adds an additional layer with Ring Toss. Ring Toss is a mid-projectile that is unduckable. And when fully charged, it can create some very interesting situations. But we're getting ahead of ourselves. First, let's see if we can improve your bread and butter combos. I want to see if you can successfully do this. Wait, that didn't work. That doesn't look great.
Okay.
Yeah, just attempt it.
Alright, can I switch sides?
Oh no, we'll also be perfecting your player 2 disadvantage, which is one of the hardest things for people to get over.
Alright, so it's like. Wait. Do it again. I'm sorry. Okay.
No need to apologize. You're doing great.
Okay. Okay, so it's like. Come on. My fault. I'm messing up. Why is she?
Let's make some amendments. Amendment means change.
Okay.
So that's the combo you were attempting to do, and it's because you're doing your assist a little bit slower than I anticipated. But let's work with that.
Whoa, look at the damage.
Oh yeah, I was actually about to explain that earlier. So the reason why I like doing this ring toss of the overhead is that if you time it perfectly, you can sometimes get it to hit on the same frame.
Okay.
But here's a new combo you can try, and this one actually did more damage. It'll be better aligned with the way you're currently inputting the ambush assist that Sonya uses.
Oh, wait, how did I do the same amount of damage? That's crazy. Oh, hold on, my fault. Let me do a combo.
Try to dash in forward before jumping. Don't try to do a jump into an early attack. Feel free to give yourself some time. They do fall faster, but not nearly as fast as you may think. The reason it's dropping is because you're actually trying to hit them before you're physically close to their body. There it is. You've done it. Now, you'll have to do this 4 more times in a row before we can move forward.
4 more times in a row? Okay.
I'll go ahead and give you that one. Alright, that's 3. That's 4.
1 more time?
Yep. And you'll have to start all over now.
What? Oh, come on. There's no way.
This is the staple of my coaching sessions. They're known as execution exams. To know that you can confidently use a combo in a real match, you have to get things in rapid succession. It's proof of validity. It means you've actually learned the combo. Anything I teach you would be pointless if you can't apply it in real matches. An execution exam is a simple means of insurance.
What? Sonya! They're doing good.
Chaotic Sorcerers. Hi. Thank you for bringing this up. So, coaching sessions under normal circumstances, I usually have to charge money because of my publicist, $5 an hour. However, the first session is. Hold on, I need to read my contracts.
Wait, what?
Oh no, Bloodhound, you have nothing to worry about. You're in the FTG group, so you have free access to it. Chaotic Sorcerers. Coaching sessions usually take a lot of personal time, so due to me consulting with my publicist, I have to start charging money for these. $5 per hour. Technically, now on a salary basis, one could simply, donate $5 on a YouTube super chat, or just send $5 to my Cash App, or join my YouTube memberships. There are multitudes of ways. If you want a better understanding of how I, fundamentally source my coaching system, like how it all works, there's actually a YouTube video titled "I Need Your Help" that explains all of the unique membership systems that I have in place. But if you just need the simple answer, I do charge like $5 an hour, like $5 per session. You can run my coaching sessions for free, but due to me having, 2 jobs, now I'm in a relationship, I have to dedicate my time to the esports team and provide them with coaching. Taking an hour out of my day is extremely taxing. Oh, I didn't even mention the fact that I still have to make combo videos. Oh, you did it 5 times in a row a while ago, by the way.
Yeah, I've been done that 5 times in a row.
So, here's one thing that I've noticed that's kind of been hurting you and your combos. Here's the exact same combo, but here's how I do it.
Okay.
Here's the exact same combo, but the way that you do it.
Oh.
Did you notice the difference?
Does the same damage, though. That's the thing. I noticed it.
Could you explain to me what the difference was?
You did Sonya faster, and it was at the same time you did the axe.
Exactly. The reason I was able to do this is because I called Sonya earlier. Now the phenomenon that you're experiencing is known as well, I don't know the medical term for it, but it's essentially confusion lag. You see, cameos are a very interesting concept for somebody that's never used them before, because normally cameos are almost just seen like special moves, and to combo into a special move, you have to press it after pressing your normals, also known as special cancel. However, the fun thing about ambush cameos is that they act independently of what the character is doing, which means you can input them way sooner. That's what makes them so good. However, the way you're doing it, you're essentially special canceling into the ambush, and the only reason you're getting away with it is because Sub-Zero's attack leaves him suspended in the air for an extended period of time. But when you start learning more advanced combos, doing something like this is going to lag you behind severely. I want you to get more into the habit of calling Sonya way earlier.
Okay.
This isn't something that you need to practice now. This is just something that you want to keep in the back of your head as you continue to practice these combos.
Okay.
So, tell me what you think you should be doing when Sub-Zero is right in the opponent's face with this team. What should you be doing?
Okay, let's see. Probably this or this.
So you want to get in someone's face and just go for a jab?
Yeah,
maybe it should be a bit more specific. Let's say you end your combo with Slide and you're right in their face. What do you do here?
Back up, and send a clone.
So back up clone push. Okay, try doing that.
Okay.
That's not a good idea. You want to hold block. You want to do one of two options. You can do triple clone, which is all but impossible to punish against 90% of the cast.
Okay.
You can stand your ground and wait to see if the opponent armored or not. Or you can say, fuck the consequences, and enforce your mid immediately. In general, these are the three options that you have at your disposal without any additional information. And with Sonya, you have layers to this, but not in a traditional sense. If you enforce your mid, then you can go into mix-ups. This is a low, which leads into this much damage without having to use your clone. And this is our overhead. Ugh, the timing is weird.
Oh yeah, I can't. I struggle with that too. Gotta like stand still.
And this is our overhead using the clone, but let's say you don't have it for some reason.
I got a question. Can your people hear me or not?
Oh, they can hear you. Or at least they should be able to.
Hey, you too.
So, I want you to practice these mix-up combos. Let's start with the low.
Okay. Oh, damn.
Okay, so pause. So you called Sonya way too early. If you call it that early, you're not going to be able to get your back two out. And there's also another reason why this isn't a good idea. There's actually a way to hit confirm this. What do I mean by hit confirm? It's basically when you react to the fact that the opponent got hit. I did it as late as humanly possible, but let's say you were to block it. I wouldn't call Sonya out. You would have to successfully block low. Now, hit confirming is a little bit hard to do, and we're not going to get into it right now, especially since this is mix, and hit confirming is a lot less important at your current stage. However, this is something you want to keep in mind whenever you ask yourself, why am I calling out Sonya later? That is why. It makes back two possible, which gives you more damage, and it allows you to hit confirm it. So let's do it again. Way too early. Perfect. Now do it 2 more times in a row.
Oh. All right.
Start all over. Start all over.
Okay.
Start all over. Remember to micro forward dash. If you don't know what that means, I can explain.
No, I this.
Yeah, exactly.
Like that. Yeah.
But you don't want to just do it and then stay stagnant. You want to micro dash and then immediately press a button like that, so you do understand what that is. All right, 2 more.
Dang it.
Micro forward dashing should be easy if you're already using a move that if you're already using a move that requires you to press the forward button because it flows into itself.
Why am I missing? I'm doing a forward dash. You see that?
There are 2 ways to make this more possible. You can do your back 2 a little bit later, which is a little bit hard to time, or you can, so if your micro dashes are perfectly clean, or you just delay your back 2, you don't really need to forward dash. I didn't micro dash at all there. There, I micro forward dash.
Yeah.
It's hard. You can control the outcome of the gravity by delaying your back 2 a little bit, but that's something that doesn't really need to be taught. You just need to react to how the back 2 left the opponent suspended, and then decide to or not to forward dash. Realistically, you will want to forward dash every single time just to be safe, because you have enough time to get away.
What the heck, man? I hear exactly what you're saying. Okay, there we go. See, why is it? I was 8. I don't get it. I'm sorry, this is gonna take forever. I'm sorry, bro.
Believe me, I've had far more hopeless students turn into incredibly powerful players. You know far more than you give yourself credit for.
1, 2. Sonya. What? Oh, okay. 1, 2. There we go. Wow.
You're forgetting your fundamentals. Remember, you always delayed the ambush.
You're right. 1, 2.
You hesitated with your back 2. I know you're trying to delay the back 2 so that you don't have to forward dash later, but if it's causing you to drop the combo altogether, then it isn't worth the exploit.
This was right there.
Alright, we're making progress. You're hitting the back 2 again. You're still calling Sonya out too early.
Is it bad to have to use the bathroom right now?
Oh, if you need a second, I have no problem waiting.
Alright, I'll be like 2 minutes, okay? Not even that.
Winter winds blow.
Okay, I'm back. I'm back. I'm sorry.
No problem.
Alright, so it was like this. No. Okay, that was too early. Okay, that's one. That's one, just two.
Yep, 2 more.
Dang it.
Alright, let's stop.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. I know.
No, there's nothing to be concerned about. This is only because you're starting to drown yourself, which is where you make progress, but you're psyching yourself out. It's my job as coach to notice these things happening. And let's go with proof of concept. Let me see if this works.
How long have you been doing?
Here, this combo does almost as much damage as the previous one. See if that's any easier for you.
I could definitely do that.
You'll still have to call Sonya later.
Like that?
Yep, now do that 2 more times.
Whoa, I did not mean to do that.
Two more times.
I have to restart, don't I?
Yep.
Okay. What? Come on, let me get that one. Let that be a miss up.
Nope.
Alright.
You're lucky I'm not counting you again. Usually I like to let people know how close they are to simulate audience score. You know, it helps deplete the anxieties that players face so that they don't get nervous whenever they fight in a tournament or something.
Can we talk about the lag?
Oh yeah. If a session lasts for too long, it tries to spaz itself out.
It's crazy, but the thing says it's on 70.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with the connection quality. That's just what happens when an online practice session starts to spaz out. Because matches are only designed to last so long before, the system can recalibrate. However, in an online practice session, these systems need to recalibrate manually. It needs to do it in little bits and pieces to maintain equilibrium. Alright, you did it 3 times in a row.
Thank you.
Now for the overhead. And that's not even a thing, so you'll have no choice but to do the 2-up.
Okay.
We'll go ahead and do the non-ice book.
Okay. Like this?
You have the basic idea down. Try to do back 2 a little earlier. Not that early.
Well,
It's a happy medium. It's always going to be a happy medium.
Okay, it's possible. Can I delay it a little bit?
Delaying it will only make it worse. You just have to know when your body has recovered. There it is.
I did the exact opposite of what you told me to do, though.
You got a better combo. I didn't think you'd be able to do that. See? And you said that you were able to create a more optimal concept without me having to say anything.
Oh, come on, come on.
Try to see if you can do it just one more time.
I'm trying, I'm trying.
Don't backdash, that messes with you. You need to know exactly when your body has
I'm
recovered.
not
That's how
trying
you
to.
figure it
It's
out.
like, okay, I get it. Oh, that's hard. Because it's like when I tap the back button on my controller, you know, it
This one
automatically
statement
does
can pretty
that,
much
you know?
explain any combo in any fighting game. Combos are symphony, they're music. Everything has a set neutrality. You have to do things exactly when the game demands it. You can't force it to your will. You have to understand the timing, accept it, become one with it, and that's how you can craft new ideas. That's why I always listen to music when I play the game. If I pick a track that really meshes well with the, integral, you did it twice in a row. Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's why I like making combo videos, right? I always am very careful with the tracks and music that I use in my videos because I want it to be something that flows and syncs well with the animations that you do when doing a combo. But the hidden meaning behind this is that these tracks can literally help people learn combos. There's a kinesthetic timing to tracks in conjunction with attacks. And if you understand that timing, you can do almost anything, and you can even discover possibilities that you would think on paper aren't even possible. This is how I create combos. Once I understand the combo structure of a character, I let my imagination run wild. What if I can extend it? What if I can stretch it? What if I can interlock it? And that's how combos are made. That's how optimals are made. Well, that and extensively studying every other string that the character has. How quickly do you recover from this? How quickly do you recover from that? It's a combination of math and mental science.
I did this 4 times in a row.
Yep. Keep going until you've dropped.
Wait, so how long in the game?
I guess 5 was your unlucky number. Oh, I've been playing this game for 2 years since the game's been out. But I've been making combo videos since Mortal Kombat 11, I believe. Well, actually, no, I've been making combo videos since MK9, but I didn't have a channel until Mortal Kombat 11.
Congratulations.
No need to congratulate. It's just me doing what I love. So, I think we understand enough to move a little bit forward now. So, these combos are very unique. They're fun. They allow you to get the most damage out of, one of the fundamental aspects of what makes this character work. But now you need to learn sequences. Sequences sequences are exactly what they sound like. But in the context of fighting games, they are a set of movements and actions that you do immediately after something has occurred, also known as flowcharting. This is essentially, so if somebody were to ask you a question like, okay, the match starts, what are you going to do to kill this guy? Your answer is your sequence, it's your flowchart. So maybe it could be like, okay, I'm going to backdash and do this. Then I'm going to go for damage. Then I'm going to go for this. Go for the mix. If they get wrong here, they're going to take even more damage. And I just keep going. And then if they hit this, I can do this. And if they get turtled up, which I expect them to, I can go for this. And they lost the round. That's a flowchart. It's a set of concepts, attacks, and strategies that you intend to employ in rapid succession. But flowcharts require amendment. That's another part of what makes a flowchart a flowchart. If they do one option instead of another, you already have built-in counters to, pivot to that. So for example, let's say they blocked this string. Well, instead of picking from it into this, you can now go for a mix-up and continue your flowchart that way.
You want me to block?
Oh, sure.
You want to block?
Yeah, so let's say they block. You can go into a mix. So right here, Sonya's leg grab leaves you at +1. Unless they up block it, in which case you're dead. But that's a risk you have to take. or they can get hit by the low here. And then you can go into another flowchart. The next thing I'm about to teach you is extremely important. We're going to teach you how to use Sub-Zero's triple clone set play. Now, do you already understand how the set play works?
I know how to set it up.
Actually, let me ask you an easier question. Do you know what set play is?
And then like this. Something like that. I know how to do it.
So do you know what set play actually is when I use the word?
No, not really.
Okay, so set play is just a pre-planned setup on knockdown or after a combo is over. And the easy example of a set play character is Katana. Have you ever fought a Katana Jax where they hit you in with a quarter combo and then they end with that wind shuriken thing and then they try to grab you? Have you ever seen somebody do that before? Yeah, that's set play. And Sub-Zero has something similar with his triple clone. After hitting you with a long combo, Sub-Zero can opt to spend an additional... the glitch didn't happen that time. Sub-Zero can opt to spend an additional resource to get 3 clones, which can put you into a strike-through situation. So here's how you're going to be able to convert. It's very important that Sub-Zero can go into triple clone set play because that's his foundation. That's his entire identity, especially mid-screen. If you can't go into your triple clone set play, you're just going to have a really bad time with Sub-Zero because Sub-Zero already struggles to open you up in the first place. So you need to make it to where every hit counts. And set play is the easiest way for you to do that.
Okay.
This is triple clone set play off of his basic DMV. Then you can get it off of his mix. That's odd. There it is. And obviously you can get off the overhead too. Ooh, actually, let me set this back to mid-screen.
Okay.
As you can see, the options are devastating. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's start with off of this.
Okay.
You can stop right here because this is proof of concept. To do this combo, you'll have to apply the methods that I was talking to you earlier. You know, about calling this out earlier. Because it won't work otherwise.
Oh, yeah. So I just gotta call her out
just try your luck at something and see if it works. You'll find that most people are capable of learning combos all on their own. They just need to be pointed in the right direction. That was good. You were almost there. But remember,
I iced him too early. My fault.
Yeah, you do grounded ice bomb.
That was too late. I was so raw.
Way too early. Way too late. Okay, I see what you're doing. You're trying to call her out faster, yes, but you're calling her out at around the same time. You're just trying to press the buttons quicker. The key to getting this out faster is not to press the buttons quicker, it's to start it off earlier. So what you're doing is calling her out after doing the 2-1, like this. And that's just not going to work. What you need to do is call her after you do the 2, like that. So basically, you do the 2-1 string, but you call Sonya after doing the first half of the 2-1 string, which is just the 2, and then you do the 2-1.
So like this?
No. You
No,
have
not like
remember, you have to call it after the 2. That was almost
like that?
perfect.
Okay.
Takes a little bit of time to get used to, but once you have it, you have it. That wasn't good. Keep
That
going.
wasn't.
That wasn't quite it. No, you're still calling her after you finish the string.
Don't
Think
call
of it
it
as like,
after?
okay, maybe I can explain it by giving you an input system. So try doing 2R1-1. So 2 back button 1. You do understand the 1, 2, 3, 4 system, right?
Yes. You just sit.
You got it. Now what got in the way is your back twos. You didn't do them fast enough, but you actually got the timing perfect. That was perfect. Okay, you're delaying your 2-1 for some reason. The second 2-1 needs to be immediate. See, you're delaying it, and that's going to mess it up. So let me show you.
Don't delay it. I'm sorry. Okay. 1, 2.
So you got this part right, but then what you do afterwards is that you delay the next set of 2-1. Like this. And that's going to lead that to happening.
Oh, so
That
don't
second
delay
2-1
that.
needs to happen as soon as possible.
Okay, so
Yes, but you messed up the 2-1 timing the first. Remember, it's 2R1-1. There we go. You delayed your
why
next
did
2-1 again. You're delaying it again.
why is it not?
Your back 2 was way too slow. There we go. This is it.
Oh,
It worked.
I
You just it worked. You didn't believe it. You have to believe. You're delaying that back 2 again. I mean the 2-1.
I am.
Yeah, you're delaying it. See, it's delaying.
Oh, like that.
You shouldn't try to
am.
meet. You shouldn't try to meet them in the air. You want to do that jump to 1 as early as possible. You're still trying to meet them in the air again. It's like you're trying to match the height of your opponent. You don't need to do that. Perfect.
Let me do it one more time. I delayed it again. Way too.
Do you know how special moves were enhanced in MK11?
Yeah.
That's how
Kinda. I
triple
didn't play
clone
it good.
works. You do the meterless one and then enhance afterwards. I noticed that you were occasionally spending 2 bars on the triple clone. You don't want to do that. I literally don't even know what purpose that serves. I don't even know what it is. Maybe it lasts longer? I don't know.
I did it. Hold on. Can I do it again?
You're spending 2 bars on the clones. That's what was bothering me.
Oh. I'm holding it, that's why.
Yeah,
But
you
I'm
don't
supposed to
want to
hold
hold it. You literally tap it. Like literally how a
But if
special
I
moves
tap
work.
it, is it gonna be like just do that?
No. You do the meterless one, then press R2 afterwards.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, for those of you guys in the chat that constantly ask me how am I only spending 1 bar on the triple clone, that's how.
It's it's not even tricky, it's just like
You just
I'm
didn't
like,
know that's how it
"Screw
worked.
that." I just did it. Okay. Hold on, guys. This
You did
actually
it.
makes it so much easier. Hold on. Watch out. Hold on, I'm gonna get it.
Remember, you're making those same mistakes. You don't want to meet them in the air. You gotta be confident that that second 2-1 is gonna hit, even if you do it as early as possible. You just have to know it's gonna work, because it is gonna work.
You're right.
You have this internal habit of trying to salvage a combo if you think it's gonna drop. There's no time for that, especially when you're just now learning something. You just have to know it's gonna work. Trying to pivot from failure is wasted energy. You should never expect failure in the first place. Success is achieved in confidence and only in confidence. That applies to everything, not just a video game. Perfect. You finally understand it.
Sorry, too. I don't know why my slide ain't working now.
Oh, Devondon, I'm basically teaching Bloodhound NK some basic fundamentals about Sub-Zero Sonya. Right now, we're going over the triple clone set play, which is Sub-Zero's staple default offensive route.
Whoa, the lag.
Just don't do anything for a second. Alright, it's fixed. It's fixed, it's ready. Hello?
You said what? Oh, we good now?
Yeah, it's good.
I don't know why my slide wants to do that.
You're doing it way too quickly. You're too eager. Take a minute to breathe. Trust me. The clone will give you the time.
I don't get to like half a second though.
It doesn't take that long to breathe. You're making that same mistake again. You don't need to meet them head on. You have to be confident. So right there, that was the back two's fault. You can't do those back twos late. Everything needs to be done as soon as you can. In general, that's the nature of this combo. As soon as you can. You need to know exactly when you recover so that you can do everything as quickly as possible. At no point will you have to delay anything. I don't even think you need to micro dash or anything. This combo is relatively easy once you understand what is and isn't necessary. Like, you're making it harder than it actually is.
There's no reason why I should have dropped that.
So once again, you're too eager. It's a simple dash kick. Well done.
Thank you.
Oh, no need to do that right now. We're not there yet. Okay, so now I want you to try to replicate the set play concept entirely.
Okay.
You decide what options you want to do. Okay, I messed up the grab. I'm just going to try again. Ooh. Ooh, I forgot that doesn't work. Anyway, you get the idea.
Yes. No, my God.
You're too eager. You're too eager. You have to let yourself recover. Every combo is at a set timing. It waits for no one, and it also doesn't speed up for anyone either.
Okay, come on. Do the same mistake. I'm trying to catch him in the air. Oh my god.
Combos wait for no one, and they also don't speed up for it.
Like that.
Well done. Now replicate this 5 more times in a row. Actually, no, 4 more times in a row.
4 more times.
This is the cornerstone of your game plan. If you don't know how to do this, you might as well not play this character at all. I'm not even joking. 3 more. Two more.
2 more. Please don't fly.
One more.
1 more. Fingers crossed.
All right. You are officially a level 1 triple clone enjoyer.
So now we're going to talk about defensive options, aka your opponent's defensive options. When you put the opponent into the triple clone, the opponent can do at least one of 4 things. What do I mean? Well, let me show you. At face value, they could just do nothing and eat the back 3. Or they could block. What do you do if they're going to block on wake up? Oh, I actually want you to answer. What would they do if you're blocking? So what do you do?
Blocking.
What do you do?
Wait, after that, right after the triple clone?
Yeah. What if they block on wake up?
What do I do or what do they do?
Just block on wake up. Ooh, I messed that up. Why is that happening? Block on knockdown.
Oh, you grab them. Yeah, okay.
And now, what if they armor? Whoops.
Okay.
You do nothing. You punish them.
Okay.
What if they delay their wake up?
I mean, there is one option. They could break, but that would cost them.
If they delay their wake up, you can just wait. So how am I able to go through all of these options with confidence? It's simple. Do you understand what the term OS means? Have you heard it before?
OS? No, what does that mean?
OS, or option select, is essentially an option that covers multiple different options on the opponent's end. It's like your way of saying, okay, if I do this one thing, it's basically going to be everything that you're doing. Now, what is Sub-Zero's OS in this triple clone set play? Do you think you can guess?
Ice Cone?
No.
No, what is it?
Waiting.
Waiting.
You see, when you are put in this triple clone situation, the triple clone is not going to go anywhere for a while. You have time to wait out every single one of your opponent's options. You can react to the fact that they armored or didn't armor, delayed wake up or didn't delayed wake up. The only thing you really don't have time to discern is whether or not they're going to duck or block. Other than that, you can wait out their wake up options. So if they're armor, so basically, if you know Sub-Zero's armor is a low, what you should be doing when you're in triple clone is going for it and waiting to see if they do it. If they didn't do it, grab.
And
You have time to react, and So delay your wake up right now.
Delay my wake up.
Yep. Hold the left trigger.
This one?
Okay, just knock me down. Notice how there was a visual indication that you delayed your wake up.
Wait, I never knew you could do that.
Yeah, just press the left trigger after you're down on the ground.
Wait, do
and
it
it
to
delays
me?
your wake up. Huh?
Do it to me? Do I do it to me? Like knock me down? Like that?
Yep.
Oh.
Delaying your wake up is a very unique defensive option that can discombobulate the momentum of your opponent. And it's by far the safest option that you have in terms of default. So you can delay your wake up or you can armor, which is, you know, wake up enhanced. However, you cannot delay wake up into slide. Here, I want you to try.
Yeah, you definitely can't.
You're just gonna get grabbed. Or better yet, you're gonna get hit. You're gonna be forced in the
You
box.
can't even delay into ice clone.
You can't delay into anything. You delay, and the only thing you can do is block
delay into ice
or
clone.
duck. So delay wake up into duck or delay wake up into block. And most people are going to delay wake up into block, and they get grabbed. So let's apply this now. Let's apply this mix up into the triple clone. If I'm just going to sit there and wait, I'm basically saying I'm going to react to the option you chose and then kill you afterwards. Because the clone is still going to be there. You have time to wait. There is only one downside to this OS, and that is wake up poke. If you're not on point, a person could wake up poke on you and get rid of the clone. Because Sub-Zero's clone goes away on block. However, most people do not think to do this because they're in the triple clone. They're in set plate. They're scared. So you can just wait. And if you poke, congratulations, you got yourself out of the set play. However, there are some unique ways around this as well. For example, if you space everything properly, like this, sometimes they could poke and just get frozen here. It's very inconsistent thing. Now let's say you duck on wake up. You commit. I go for the grab option and you commit to ducking. If you duck, you could just get frozen by the clone anyway. So that's what makes triple clone sub play so scary. It's not very favorable to the opponent's wake up options at all. And even though the opponent could wake up poke you, they wake up poke and they're at -8, so they have to hold your mid now. So in general, I want you to understand all of these options. Do you think you understand, or should I break it down one more time? Please be honest, and don't just say...
I think I have a good understanding of it.
Okay, good. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to put me in the triple clone set play, and I am going to randomly choose options. You need to correctly guess right 3 times in a row by grabbing me, hitting me with back 3, blocking a potential armor, or reading delayed wake up and delaying it. How are you going to OS all of this? By sitting and waiting. Waiting to see what I do. Yeah, that's pretty much the only option they have. And they don't even have that option if you space it properly. But to make this easy for you, I'm not even going to go for that. Because I don't even go for that. Like in real matches.
Oh, I have to wait for you?
You wasted it. So here's another thing with delay wake up. Did you notice what just happened?
What?
I want you to delay wake up on knockdown. The clone was still there. Now notice how when I delayed my wake up, the clone, I didn't get frozen immediately. The clone was just sitting there. You have time to mix me twice. So here's what I usually do in a real match. And this is the thing that's really broken about this separate. Ice Clone works. So poke into clone, that like combos. So you can combo into his poke.
You can combo with a poke?
It's not normally possible, but because of the way the clone's hit stun works, you totally can.
Oh, you want me to not block?
Oh no, you can hold block. Okay, I want you to hold block and then mash poke randomly. So basically, block my back three, then try to poke back or something afterwards. Because theoretically, if you block my back three, it's your turn. Theoretically.
They talk you into an overhead.
It's a mess. It's really hard to replicate to somebody that isn't used to all of the defensive options available. But basically, in the triple clone, if you do back three and I delay my wake up or I just hold block and you do down one or something afterwards, I will get comboed into it and you get a free combo. Because if you just get hit by the clone, so if you just get hit by the clone, this is the amount of damage you'll do. And here's how much damage you do if you just get grabbed or something. So if you were to get grabbed, you take a lot less damage.
So you could do that at mid screen?
Yes, but I was just showing you proof of concept. So basically, that's what makes down comboing into your down one so powerful, because it basically punishes the opponent for trying to poke out. So once again, just guess right correctly. Freeze me correctly twice. So you did. So that was a failure. Remember, you don't start off like this. You do forward grab or you do back three. And then if I successfully guess right on that, then who knows? See? That was what I was trying to show you. I delayed my wake up and the clone was still there for you to mix me. So you know what that was? That was successful. Because I delayed wake up, then ducked, and then you did back three twice. And guess what? I took about 40% damage for that. Now do it again. If you guess right again, you'll pass, and we can talk about your counter options now. Congratulations, you've passed. You now understand the options available to you when using Sub-Zero. You understand how you're supposed to use the triple clone set play. It's not like Katana where you can be aggressive or Cyrex where you can be aggressive. It's methodical, it's slow paced, and it's defensive. Because your opponent can always armor, they can always delay their wake up, but you have the time to just sit there and wait. Cyrex and Katana don't get that luxury. If they just wait, that wind bomb's going to disappear. The bomb's going to explode. You have the opportunity to just wait, and as long as you don't have to block or get hit, there's always an opportunity to salvage. Not to mention, the movement of your opponent is very restricted. Some characters' armors are so bad that their armors won't even work in the situation. It'll just whip.
Okay.
Sub-Zero is not one of those characters with a very good armor, but I'm just saying that everybody has access to good options. So now we're going to talk about your options after you get triple clone set played. So in general, this is what a flowchart is going to look like. You land a hit. You guess right. And you're about to be in the corner, right? So here's what you want to do. I like to go for this. So why would I do something like this? Notice how long that clone was there.
Right, because he metered it like this. Point out, like this.
Yep. So there are some very good things that are going to happen from that. But that's what you're going to do whenever you do triple clone and they're about to be cornered.
Yeah.
So you start off your triple clone set play in the corner, or you hit them like in the middle of the screen. Because this has a lot of corner carry. Sub-Zero's combos and set plays have a very high corner carry. So literally, the point is, after triple clone, you have options. Now, mid-screen, you have different options. So, mid-screen, the things you would do are different than what you would do in the corner. Because in the corner, you just go straight into triple back 2, into clone push, into enhance clone for another type of mix. However, mid-screen, you are more than likely just going to want to go for the damage. So here's what the damage looks like. They just ate 40%.
combine that with the amount of damage they took to get put in this situation in the first place, and they're basically almost dead. Now, let's say they eat the grab. I don't like to spend an extra bar. They eat almost 20%, and they're put all the way over there. They still lost over half their life. Your task is simple. Successfully perform both of these options.
Oh, wait, perform it one more time.
All right?
This one.
Why is that glitching? By the way, there's a glitch where Sub-Zero is considered on the other side of the screen when he's not. If you've ever accidentally gotten ground freeze instead of clone, that's why.
Okay. Okay. That one. I just gotta reset and do a... Okay. Okay. Try it. Wow.
Yeah. So that's the glitch. If you ever find yourself in that situation, just do the input for Ice Ball and it'll give you Ice Ball because it thinks you're on the other side of the screen, even though you're clearly not. It's because of how spotty this game was coded.
What the flip?
You did the input for Ice Ball and it actually gave you Ice Ball. That's the Corundum. The glitch is inconsistent. Well, no, it is semi-consistent, but it would take years of practice and experience to understand when the glitch is actually going to occur. And I honestly don't have time to teach you that. Because it's going to confuse you. And that's going to derail your progress. I'm going to have to explain to you how a glitch that shouldn't even exist works.
Wait, what was the second one? I could just do whatever combo, or I have to do a specific type?
You know what?
I'll
I'll be generous with you. And this will actually serve a purpose. Don't use Cameo for your counter options. Do something simple.
Okay.
Because it has the malice of you're not spending a resource, so you can save your Cameo for other things.
I timed that. Okay.
But eventually, you will have to learn the optimal routes, of course. Excellent. You only need to hit this once. Now go for the grab option. Also, with the grab option, you can basically do the exact same combo. Forward grab. You also might want to dash in a bit. Well, you don't actually have to dash in a bit because it telegraphs the grab, but sometimes you could dash in and just do back 3.
Okay.
I would usually like dash in if I'm just going to miss the grab. Sometimes I do make the mistake of not waiting and I just do it. Especially the first time, because usually people are just going to turtle up anyway, especially in Combat League situations. But you don't have to telegraph, because even the normal full grab animation still works here. Boom. You now understand how to do both options. So mid-screen, that is what you're going for. You're going for the damage. And remember, after slide, you do triple clone for safety, or you enforce your mid and go for mix. If they get mixed, guess what? You can go into triple clone. So that's what you're going to be doing next. By spending an extra cameo, assuming you have it, which I think you will if you don't spend the resource in the first place, you can go into triple clone again.
Okay.
It'll cost all of your resources, but at this point, you're upon a wall that you can get. Hell, you would really only need to go for this if the opponent has 1200 health. If we're talking about a flowchart, you won't really need to go into triple clone. You can just go for a combo with triple clone, so like this. You know, against a normal health character, that combo alone will finish them. But for the sake of argument, let's just pretend that you start off with a mix, and therefore you need to go for the set play.
Oh, I didn't do the triple cone.
Yeah, so go for the set play, even though realistically you won't need to. So you spend 2 bars on the clone again.
Oh yeah, my fault.
I'm only calling you out on this now because I know you're good enough to where that shouldn't be happening.
Okay, lock it. Come on, lock it. I'm sorry, Brad. I'm sorry. Why is it delayed?
Don't slip. You already understand how this combo works. Just take a break, collect yourself. Well, not a break, a beat.
I know what you mean. Why is it the timing just so tricky?
Because that's part of what makes fighting games nuanced. If everything was easy, it would hardly be worth it.
Really? Okay, what the flip? What am I doing? Am I waiting too late? Am I trying to force it? Why didn't I? I don't know why I'm messing up. Why is it? I'm doing that. I'm literally doing that. What's going on? I'm doing 1 and 2. Okay.
All right, let's put a pin in this and focus on the low. This will not happen often. If you can react to the fact that the triple one is going to work, you can just flowchart it to damage instead. But realistically, this will not happen.
Okay.
I don't know.
I can do that. So basically, just do. I can be on this side.
So that you can be comfortable on both sides.
Wait, what was the comment? It was that, right? Okay. Okay.
Don't actually do that. That was just me pivoting, you know, reacting to the fact that something different happened. Just focus on the proof of concept. All right, good enough.
So I can do that, but not the other one. That's crazy.
Like I said, it's a weird situation. Sub-Zero has a lot of corner carry. If you were to say do this from the left side of the screen, so here, you should be able to do it no problem.
Let's go. That was early.
You tried to learn my pivot combo.
Why didn't it do mine? I'm sorry. Hold on. Okay. It's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2. It's what? Okay. 1, 2, 3. It's tricky though. Like, why is it tricky?
It's not tricky. You've already figured it out. You're just psyching yourself out because you're struggling to get it consistently as much as you'd like. Trust me, you already understand how this combo works. You just need to remind yourself that you're more skilled than you give yourself credit for. Can you stream snipe this guy named Red Power Ranger Retro? Without additional context, my answer is going to be no. I don't do that. I also don't think
stream snipe someone in Mortal Kombat.
He was probably toxic to the guy that asked him to do so. But like I said, without further context, my answer is no. If you want, you can hit them up and ask them to fight me or something. But I don't even know how I would do that. Would I have to time it to when... Okay, let's see if I can amend this. Try to use standing 3 instead.
Okay. Wait.
The timing is the same. You're just using a normal that has a bit more of a lenient cancel advantage. AKA the amount of time you have to cancel into a special move because of increased stun and recovery and whatnot. You choked at the finish line. Remember your fundamentals. You always let yourself recover. Never be too hasty because you already know that it works. Haste is a byproduct of fear. You have nothing to fear because you know that everything that you're doing is real.
Thank you. Let's lag it along.
And it looks fine to me.
Alright. Like, where's Sonya? Guess he's just taking.
That's good enough for me. Alright, so you have enough to get started. Oh, by the way, just a fun fact, you can get the same mix off of your back foot 4.
I have done that before. Okay, not that.
It's basically the same combo that you were doing with the 4-1-2 mix. It's the exact same thing. Just wanted people to be, aware of that. Now, let's get into corner stuff. Okay. So in the corner, here are your mixes. If you want to use Ice Jesus Christ. If you want to use ice bloom, that is. And then if you step overhead, your combo is the same as it would be mid screen. So you really
gets them out the corner. Okay. 37 no more.
Alright. Now it's your turn.
Whoa.
You'll find that this combo is quite easy. Submaniac Jeff Zero, I appreciate the love. Oh, I saw what you were trying to do. And the answer is yes. But I don't want you to learn that until you get the basic idea stuff.
Alright, what? Do the first one again. Do it again.
Say that again?
Yeah, do it again.
Submaniac Jeff Zero, I'd love to fight you as soon as I wrap things up with Bloodhound. You'll have to wait patiently, though. Bloodhound, what did you just say?
Do your combo one more time for me.
Okay.
Okay.
This is about as easy as it gets. And it's the most damaging option for meterless, if I'm not mistaken. Loki, how's it going? Don't mind me, I'm just giving some coaching.
Oh, it's like...
Yeah, you made it harder. Try not... Now's not the best time to be creating new optimals. Right now, you just want to focus on proof of concept. You need to put your foot in the dirt and have options immediately available for when you hit your first one up.
That's just it.
Oh, Loki Almighty, this is a fundamental Sub-Zero's class for Sub-Zero Sonya. Which means there isn't a real focus for this session. It's literally just, you know, showing him the ropes, giving him some ideas, some optimals. In general, my classes have a curriculum. The first thing I do in any session is teach you the combos. Why? Because it's the most fun part of learning any character, and it's the easiest thing for me to teach somebody. Once they learn the combos, they'll have the confidence and hopefully the vitality to learn the harder stuff, such as neutral, counterplay, tech, movement, and even more annoying things, like matchup knowledge, highly specific tech. Everything is going to get harder and harder. But to make sure that my students are prepared to go the distance, they need to be able to do the fun stuff first. That's my motto. Remind them that this is fun at the end of the day, and they'll have the confidence and the vitality to go the distance. Do you have a free class that I could take? Loki Almighty, I'll tell you what, join my community Discord and we'll have a conversation. If you need a link to my community Discord, I'll post it in the live chat right now. Don't worry, I'm communicating with the audience. Just keep doing what you're doing.
I'm sorry. Wait, I did not.
Oh no, I realized why my viewers kept fluctuating. People were leaving because of the ads. Guys, once again, sorry for the ads, but my channel keeps losing money. Oh, okay. So Loki, Loki Almighty, what character do you know? I destroy all your apps if you do this. I will destroy all your apps if you give this gift by sparing with. Alright, Loki, I'll tell you what. Since Noob and Sub-Zero are by far my favorite characters to play, just this once, I will give you a free 20 to 30 minute session, and we can explore with you now. However, moving forward, I do charge $5 an hour per session. However, the guides that I post and the tech showcases that I post are always free. That's why I recommend that you join my community Discord, because since I'm no longer going to be posting Mortal Kombat guides on my YouTube channel, the Discord will be the resource hub where you can access new information. The reason that coaching sessions cost money is that they are one-on-one and intimate, and require me to dedicate at least an hour of my time to one specific player. Whereas with guides and curriculum, so classes, I can teach multiple people. Oh, that's another thing. So Loki Almighty, in addition to my guides being free and stuff, I also host lectures, which is basically like a coaching session, but instead of focusing on one person, a bunch of students that are in my Discord will all basically, it's literally like a virtual class. So like 20 or 10 people that all play a certain character or all want to learn a certain thing, they'll go in the class session and they'll learn about whatever I want to be teaching in that moment. However, I will say that these lectures are rarely character specific, and they usually focus on fundamentals. For example, teaching somebody how to do a certain type of combo, like if people don't know what one-frame links are or what jump cancels are, or they could be counterplay based, so it's character focused but in reverse. You know, teaching you the many ways that you can counter an opponent or a team. Oh, Alchemist LKM. Signing up for coaching sessions is very easy if you are in my community Discord. All you would have to do is send $5 through any of the memberships and money services that I provide. So you could cash at me $5, you could send $5 on YouTube Super Chat, either in live chat or in the descriptions of my videos. And all you would have to do is say, hey, I want a coaching session, because Super Chats allow you to send a message. And I will immediately put that into like my files, like I'm going to write your name down or your alias down, and we would set up a coaching session. If you send this to me during live, I'll usually stop what I'm doing and have a coaching session with you immediately. You know, it's like a on request. If you send me a super chat in the description of the video, then we would start communicating ways that we can talk to each other so we can hash this down. The easiest way to get coaching sessions, however, especially if you don't have or don't want to use Discord, is to join my YouTube membership program, because it has a YouTube chat that I can use to contact you, which makes things even easier. So once again, just to reiterate, coaching sessions by themselves, you just need to pay $5 an hour by either super chatting me $5, sending me $5 on Cash App, or joining my YouTube memberships, which have unique price points. But if you don't have the money, Loki Almighty, I am a man of my word, so we will have a quick 20 to 30 minute session soon, just because you asked and you use my favorite characters. However, if you don't have the money right now or in general, or you're just not the type of person that likes to spend money on that thing, which I fully understand, my guides and tech showcases will always be free. And I do class lectures, which is like a coaching session, but it's not dedicated to any one specific player. And they're usually fundamentally focused rather than character or team focused. But you can still learn quite a lot, and they are based off of requests. So in my community Discord, there are multiple channels where all you guys are supposed to do is just ask me questions. That's another thing you can do. You can literally join my community Discord and go to a channel known as Academy Questions, which is a forum channel, aka like a Reddit server, where you can ask me a very specific question and I give you an answer, usually in the form of a video. Oh, Loki Almighty, if that's the case, please do that if you know you can afford it, because if you join my YouTube membership, you not only get one coaching session, you can usually get up to like 3 coaching sessions. And these coaching sessions last far longer than just 20 or 30 minutes. Usually these coaching sessions are like 70 or 80 minutes, so well over an hour.
How long is this one?
Oh, the low tier? Oh, Loki Almighty, do that. Let me do it. Tell you what, Loki Almighty, if you do the low tier sub, I will personally have at least an hour coaching session with you, easy, maybe even 2 hours, because I know I've been training Bloodhound for at least the last 84 minutes. Okay, you can stop, Jesus. I have been neglecting you for the last 10 minutes. I am so sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. You're good. You're good.
So now we're gonna have some fun. I want to see if you can do this combo on the first try. This is a suboptimal, pun intended. And this is what you really want to go for. If you have the meter, you spent 2 bars, so start over.
Oh. Alright.
Carry on Ashford. The coaching sessions are for any player at any level of play. I work with just about anybody. You guys are hypothetically paying me money, so obviously I should be flexible. Alchemist LKM. Once again, because I had charged money for coaching sessions, any day that you are available, I will make the time. Yeah, no, Loki Almighty. My coaching sessions are for players of any skill level. Hell, I'm a coach for a pro team in Mortal Kombat. I can coach players who are frankly better than me. Trust me, no matter what your skill level is, you'll be able to learn something from me. And I don't mean to say that in a conceited way. I mean that in like you'll get your money's worth, however much or little that may be. But yeah, no, Loki Almighty, if you can afford the low tier sub, I would very much appreciate that. Jeff Maniac, coaching sessions by themselves are $5 an hour, but there are multiple ways that you can pay for a coaching session. The easiest way is YouTube memberships, especially if you don't like Discord. However, the most convenient is to just join my community Discord, where there are multiple ways that you can submit a payment. The easiest overall is to just submit a $5 YouTube super chat and then say, hey, I want coaching. Usually, especially if I'm live, we'll do a coaching session right then and there. And we just take it from there. I do always recommend that anybody that wants coaching from me, that they join my community Discord, because it allows active communication and it allows us to set up a schedule. Because otherwise, what I would have to do is like stream every other day and just hope that it's at a time that you guys happen to be online. Discord makes things a lot easier. It's also important for confidentiality because not everybody that wants coaching sessions wants their sessions to be streamed live in front of an audience. Yes, but I took way too long to answer a very simple question. Alchemist LKM, Friday through Sundays are perfect, actually, because I'm more than likely going to be off those days anyway. But yeah, Submaniac Jet Zero, typically $5. So if you just wanted a coaching session with no commitment, you would just send a $5 super chat or Cash App, you know, whatever's comfortable for you. But in my opinion, especially if you know you're going to need more than one coaching session, I actually recommend YouTube memberships. For $5.99, you get like 3 coaching sessions for essentially the price of 1, and these coaching sessions can last up to 80 minutes per session. There are other options in my YouTube memberships. I don't want to get into it right now because it's not really that important. But those are essentially the ways that you can do it. So you can send a YouTube super chat of $5 and that would pay for 1 coaching session. Or if you want to spend the extra 99 cents, you can get 2 more coaching sessions, all for the price of 1. Where is the information that I can access the coaching? For example, link, website, etc. Okay, so the coaching itself is literally just me and you playing the game, obviously. However, what I can give you is my Cash App information. Let's say, because like I said, the way to pay for a coaching session is to send a YouTube super chat of $5 or more, or you could join my YouTube membership. So I'm going to post in my Cash App link, and then I'm going to post a link to the YouTube membership directly. So that is my Cash App, and now I'm going to post a link to my YouTube membership. I don't know why it's so hard to find. Here's the join button.
That's
yeah, the YouTube membership is literally on the join button on my channel. If you just click the join button, it'll give you the information. There's Heaven Enjoyers, which is $2.99 a month. It's just loyalty badges and stuff. Combo Crew is what gives you the 3 coaching sessions, and it's $5.99. Then there's one more tier, which is Guardian Angels, and this one has a lot of stuff in it. Not only do you get more coaching sessions, but you actually get a lot of perks. For example, you guys get exclusive combo videos, so combo videos that people usually want but I don't post. You guys can request me do certain types of videos. There's like a whole bunch of stuff. In my opinion, especially if you're looking to support me in general, YouTube memberships is the easiest way to do it because you'll get the most mileage out of it. You know, some people would just opt to do a one-time super chat, which is totally fine. But I always recommend anybody that dares to ask to do YouTube memberships. I feel like that's the... Ooh, Cash App? Let me check. Let me just check. Okay, I will be interested in coaching, especially for Sub-Zero. Okay, let me check my notifications.
Hey, make sure y'all hit that fucking like button, bruh.
Hey, Big Bloodhound with the support. I appreciate you. Yes, most definitely hit that like button. That's another thing, guys. The only reason I'm even doing this is because the channel has been losing money recently. Honestly, money or no money, the best way to support me is to like my videos, subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit that notification bell, and watch every video and live stream I do. Genuinely, if you watch enough videos, you're basically giving me like anywhere from $5 to $50 just by watching a video and, you know, not skipping the ads. Because that's how YouTube works, it's ad revenue.
He's taking his time out of his day to help y'all, so y'all better watch.
Oh, 25. There's no way. 25. Oh my god. Okay, Algebus, can I hug you? You just paid for 5 coaching sessions. I can hug you right now. No, you paid for more than 5 coaching sessions. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. Let me send that to...
Well, I'm gonna distract you. Hold on. This.
Oh, another thing I plan on doing once we have enough students again, because it's been a while since I've had more than like 5 students, I want us to do like class King of the Hill. So it'll basically be like a normal cough, but it's just you guys, and you guys are testing your skills against each other. You know, lifting each other up. Like, the purpose of coaching sessions, it's not a business model. Like, I genuinely think the average player won't even need more than 2 coaching sessions from you, if even that. If you already have a decent understanding of how the game works, I genuinely do not think you will need more than 2 coaching sessions with me to already become a better player than me. I genuinely believe that.
Better player than
My
you?
coaching sessions are designed to make players who are no longer reliant on pay for play subscriptions. My goal is to make you stronger and to make the game more fun for you. That's why the first thing I always teach people are the combos. I want people to be reminded that this game is for fun.
Why is it messing up? Why is it that? Us? Why am I messing
Yo,
up?
Mighty, that sounds great. Submaniac Jet Zero, that sounds amazing.
Why is it not?
Okay, so the reason this is happening is because you're doing the enhanced clone, which changes their trajectory. You shouldn't be doing the enhanced clone. You're doing a really good, Bloodhound. I just want to remind you, you've made a lot of progress. When I say I accept players of all skill level, I mean I accept players of all skill level. The last person I taught, no offense to them, because they would say the exact same thing, they literally didn't even understand. I had to explain to them what a combo even was. So, you're doing amazing.
Thank you.
But remember, you just do the normal clone because that makes the hitbox better. You were doing the enhanced clone, which was messing with your hitbox. Okay. At least I think that's what was going on. Let me see. Let me try to do the combo the way you did it. Yeah, but look at the way that it just barely hit you. The only reason it worked is because my execution is perfect, but... Like, just do the normal clone and then tap R1, because that's what's messing you up. You're forgetting that fundamental, and that's important. I'm not just saying that to be nitpicky. Like, you don't want to spend 2 bars for a combo that only needs the cost of 1. Like, that's insanity.
Alright. This. Why? Oh, I'm forgetting to do an ice cone entirely.
Okay, Alchemist LKM. So, are you on PlayStation? If not, that is totally okay. But if you're on PlayStation, that would actually make things really convenient because I don't want Bloodhound to have to leave immediately. Because we're probably gonna wrap up this coaching session soon. Because I think I finally reached a cap size with you. I know exactly what's making you tick. By the way, guys, this is also the purpose of my first coaching sessions. Not only do I teach you guys the combos first because it's the easiest to learn and the most fun, but you're still doing the enhanced clone. You do normal clone, then press R1 afterwards. It's just like MK11. So not only do I do this because it's the most fun for the student, but more importantly, it's the easiest way for me to tell exactly what your skill level is, and more importantly, what your tendencies are. Combos are by far the most important facet of any fighting game. So if I learn the mistakes you guys are common to make when you're learning combos, it allows me to
basically personalized curriculum. Because the biggest problem in actual education systems in the real world is that they're not personalized. It's a one-size-fits-all sheet of paper that tells you how exactly the world works. And if you don't understand that sheet of paper, then you're a failure. That is not how I'm going to be doing my coaching sessions. The first class allows me to understand exactly how to convey information to you, how to make things stick. And more importantly, what's just going to be intrinsically harder or easier or harder. So Bloodhound, I have this theory that is known as type theory. It's a principle that I use in my coaching sessions for Heaven Academy. By the way, that's the name of the virtual school, quote unquote. It's Heaven Academy. So I have this theory called type theory, and it's basically the type of player you are based off of the 5 fundamentals of fighting games. Okay, you can take a pause because we're just having a conversation now because we're nearing the end of our coaching session. So there are 5 fundamentals in fighting games: offense, defense, execution, adaptability, and IQ. These are the 5 fundamentals that make up a fighting game player. Every fighting game player of any skill level has some level of understanding or mastery of these 5 core fundamentals. And the fundamental that you have the greatest affinity for, aka the fundamental that comes the easiest to you, is your type. The type of player you are is going to influence how you learn everything else. If offense comes the easiest to you, then I have to teach defense to you in a way from the perspective of an offensive player. That way you actually understand why it's important. If you're an execution type, then I have to explain offense and defense to you with numbers and timings. And if you're an adaptability type, I can teach you any way I want, and you're probably my favorite student. No! Alchemist, you did not have to do that. Oh my god. No, so Alchemist already donated 25 for coaching session, and he just became a member. And he didn't just become any member. I think he joined. I think he did the highest possible tier. Yeah, he did the highest possible tier. That's $15 a month on top of the 25 he just sent me. Alchemist, hear me when I say this. Hear me when I tell you this. I love you, platonically, of course, but I mean that personally. Anybody that goes out of their way to support me with their hard-earned money, there is a special place in my heart. Like, I don't know if this is weird or not, but I literally have like I don't want to call it a shrine because that sounds creepy, but I have like a document file of any subscriber that has ever interacted with me, whether it be we played games multiple times on, the game, or I meet them in Combat League and they were like, hey, I watch your videos. I write their names down on a document. I have currently 767 names on that document, and Alchemist just got added. Actually, no, he was added a while ago. I think the moment he asked to be a mod for my YouTube chat, he was added to that list. I remember every subscriber that goes out of their way to remind me how much my content means to them, how much fun they have with it, how much they enjoy it. And once again, Alchemist, I love you. Thank you so much. Okay, so as I was saying, with type theory, let me see if you yourself know the answer to this. When it comes to fighting games, what comes easiest to you? You don't need to answer with the types I just said. Just explain it to me in your own words. What about fighting games comes the easiest to you? I already have a good idea of what type you are. I just want to hear what you think. Sorry, I was talking over you. I was basically saying I already have an idea of what type you are. I just want to hear what you think first, because I always want to consider the perspective of my players when making decisions about them.
It's definitely offense.
All right. Explain why you think it's offense.
Because I find myself trying to push people a lot while the lag. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to go in, try to do combos and shit, and like right after I'm done, I might back up a little bit, but I'll try to go into another combo. Like I'm all about applying pressure and shit.
All right. And luckily for you, you are 100% correct. You are most definitely an offensive type. Offensive types are people who focus exclusively on how they're going to bash the opponent's head in. They don't consider how they could get hit, how things could backfire. They only focus on what happens if and when they succeed. Offensive types have a tendency to be very confident. Funnily enough, at least from how you've been talking to me since we've been coaching, you don't come off as extremely confident. However, I have concluded that you are more than likely an offensive type anyway, simply because of the things that you showed me during the first coaching. Remember when I asked you to just show me what you could do? When you were doing
Yeah.
your combos, you weren't being very resource considerate. You were just doing the coolest combos possible just to say, "Hey, I know how to do this," and probably because you thought that's what would have impressed me the most. And you're not incorrect in that assumption, but you were constantly using an aggressive amount of resources with every possible combo just to show how long you could keep it going. And even though you were dropping some of the combos, which is why I ruled out execution type, you were constantly confident in just showing more and more and more. And that's the exact moment I was like, yeah, this guy is definitely an offensive type. This also means that the unique versions of set play that I'm going to explain to you, that's why you were able to get it so quickly. Most people would struggle to figure out, okay, how am I going to grab them to where they get frozen? I didn't even explain it to you, and on the second attempt, you were already able to grab them into the freeze. You were able to replicate. Remember when I was trying to replicate how if a person holds delayed wake up and block, the clone doesn't go away, and then you could combo with a down one or hit me with another back three? I didn't properly explain it very well, and you were still able to just do that. You put me in the triple clone situation. You did back three. I delayed wake up, and I was holding block that I ducked last minute, and then you hit me with the back three again, and you still got the combo. I don't think you realize how hard that is for another average player to do. Because what would happen is that they would probably wait too long to back three me again, and then they get poked. But you did it so perfectly that you counter hit me, because I actually changed my mind and decided to poke you, and I got counter hit and then got frozen, and I was put in a situation for another combo. You already have the mindset of a really good offensive player, which is a shame because Sub-Zero is definitely not a very offensive character, but you can definitely make him play that way.
Okay.
So the next question I want to ask you is, how open are you to trying other teams? Not other characters, just other teams, so other cameos.
Oh, I am wide open. Pause.
Okay, so obviously we're going to focus on Sonya for your next few sessions moving forward, but here's just a taste of another team you could be using. This is my personal favorite team for anybody who loves Sub-Zero, but they're on offensive type. Well, it's in my top three. This is Cyrax. Here's the cool thing about Cyrax.
Whoa.
Grab combos. Suddenly, Sub-Zero is now the best strike throw character, one of the best strike throw characters in the game, or at least one of the most fun. You know what else Sub-Zero has when he has Cyrax? Damage. Really high damage.
How do you time all that correctly, though? I tried this team, but it's like the timing is so, like,
Yep.
you know?
This is one of Sub-Zero's highest execution teams. But look at the reward, man. That wasn't even optimal. Here's an actual optimal.
$52% with 2 bars.
And here's a new optimal that was invented after Polar Palm got buffed. I dropped it at the end, but that was about to be 54%.
I get the idea. I get the.
So, like, yeah, this team is insane. And once again, you have grab combos, and that's not even the coolest part. You have unique set play options. Because you know what you have when you have Cyrax? Cyber Bomb.
Oh, your setups.
And then you combine the bomb set play with your classic triple clone set play for 100% touch of death situations. And brutality combo. So this team is all aggression, hot, low substance. Oh, I hope my stream didn't just die. I hope that was just my YouTube being stupid. Okay, my stream is still active. It was just my laptop. I watched my stream playback on my laptop to make sure that everything is going well. So even though it's very high execution, this is probably the best team for a player, an offensive type like you to play. Here is a close second though, but you might not like it. As much as I hate this team, Sub Chameleon is probably the best team for you to play if you're an aggressive type. Honestly, it's one of Sub-Zero's best teams, period. And once again, I hate that that's the case, guys. I do not like this team. But you have the mix of options that Sonya has, so that's already a plus. Hold on. You have the mix-up options that Sonya gives you, except they're real. That's the thing. You can fuzzy guard Sonya's mix-ups at the highest level of play. You're not fuzzying this. At least not successfully. That's an 18-frame overhead. Good luck fuzzy guard. Really.
How do you feel about Sub Janet?
Sub Janet. Okay, so a lot of people get this wrong, but Sub Janet is actually not an aggressive team. It has offensive techniques. Yes, that's how you win. However, that's not how the character feels.
Okay.
Okay, my ooh, I really hope that the online is protected, so obviously my stream didn't crash, but something's going weird with my YouTube.
Let me see. I subscribe to you.
Yeah, can you check to see if my live chat is still maintained?
Yeah, you're not lagging when I can talk in it.
Okay, that's good. All right, so it was just because my laptop is being weird. Anyways, Sub Janet. This team has aggression. Once you land the hit, that's the thing. A lot of sub players don't really understand how they're getting the hit. You're playing a neutral game that Sub-Zero at the highest level of play can't even really play. This mid is too slow. But you can force it anyway, and this is the reward. Sub Janet is the only team where Sub-Zero can two-touch.
Smash to black.
Oh, nah, you got the reset too? Then I feel like
That's a guaranteed but that was gonna TOD. They were literally dead off of one hit. But the way this team actually works in the neutral, it plays a lot more similarly to Sub Serena, where you're constantly backing up, hiding behind the clone, hiding behind this, and then you're constantly spending resources on this, so you have to constantly wait for it to come back. You don't have a grab combo, so you really don't have strike throw. So what you have to play is this weird backdash game with Sub-Zero. And with certain teams or certain characters, Sub-Zero can't even play his backdash game if their down one has enough range to contest. Because this is -5 on block, so it's not good enough on block to where I can backdash any character and then check them with another mid. And it's also too slow because it starts off at 15 frames. So you can't really play this team aggressively. You have to play it methodically. You have to spawn out whiff punishes. You have to wait for them to random armor. You have to wait for them to risk a grab. You have to bait out an opponent's riskiest offensive or counter-offensive option and punish it with integral malice. You also need to use Sub-Zero's dive kick a lot, which seems like it's an aggressive tool, and it is. Sub-Zero's best move in my opinion. However, it's a counter-offensive tool, which means it's defensive in nature, aggressive in application. If you don't understand the nuanced differences in what I just said, that's okay. I'm just telling you why I don't recommend that an offensive player that's still
also, this is very punishable. I know that, right? Like you
not exactly. Okay, I want you to block and punish my dive kick. You successfully punished me. Now I want you to block and punish it again. Don't up block, by the way. Just block it. You can't punish my dive kick if I do this. This is an instant air dive kick, and if you time it really good, it's like minus.
I could do that.
Yeah, right there. So if I hit you from max distance and I delay it, I can't get you punished. That was like neutral or something. That was a punish, but that was not a punish. And that's the mind game, actually. A lot of people just expect them to be able to punish it, and they actually can't. And if you do it perfectly, you can armor through. And if you have any other character to get you an armor combo like Janet does, you get a small reward. So that's the mind game behind it. But there's even more. What if I told you could do something like this? Hold on. This is a weird thing to time. I don't fully understand it, but it's like...
You want me to block? Do you want me to block or...
Yeah, I'm trying to... So it's this whiff dive kick technique. So it's supposed to hit you, but then I'm supposed to still slide behind you. So I want you to actually up block me, actually. There. Did you see what just happened?
Yeah.
I did the dive kick, you up blocked me, but I went through you. So basically what would happen is that you would go for the punish, like you just did, and then you die. So I'm bad because there's 4 frames of input delay. You don't notice it before. There you go. So this has gotten me so many wins before. I actually won a mirror against Just Measy, which is one of the best Sub-Zero players in the world, by using this exploit against him. So that is known as, I don't have a name for it, so I just call it the whiff dive kick tech. And it's literally where the dive kick just barely hits, and then it baits them into a punish, and then they get whiff punished. And yes, it can get anti-air. This is a gimmick. It is the biggest gimmick in the world. You can anti-air Sub-Zero's dive kick outright, especially if you tried the whiff tech I just told you. It's based off of conditioning. But that's the thing with Sub-Janet. None of what Sub-Zero can do offensively with this team is real, so it's all based off of the opponent's tendencies, the mistakes that they make. Are they the type of person to just randomly armor through things? Are they the type of person to reversal grab after being poked? You need to figure out what their biggest mistakes are and counter them intrinsically, poetically, perfectly, and make sure you go into your set play. Because you're not going to be able to touch them again. That's the mentality that Sub-Janet has. There's a sense of urgency with the team. Because you know, if you do not kill them, considering the amount of health you probably lost by the time you earned that hit, they're going to die. And then there are so many situations where you'll hit them, but they have all 3 bars of meter because it took you forever, and now you can't go for your Janet, so you have to go for your back 2 and hope that they break that. So then you can spin your next bar on Janet. It's a very complicated team, and a lot of people don't really understand what you have to do to make it work. But here's the reward of that.
Smash to black.
That was supposed to be so sick. There are other things that this team has. For example, you have unique triple clone set play. Unique enhanced clone set play. This actually armor breaks, which is rare. Usually when you do an
Armor
like
breaks?
that, it'll armor break. It's very hard to time, and most people will armor anyway, but yeah, it totally armor breaks.
Really?
If you're, unless you're Sub-Zero, because it's a low, it goes under my standing 2, which prevents them from getting armor broken. Sometimes Sub-Zero will get armor broken anyway, but I don't trust it. But Sub-Zero is the only character that I think that has a low armor breaker that will hit me there. Noob has one, but it's just gonna miss me entirely. But no, let's say if you had a normal armor that wasn't a low for some reason, you would get armor broken. But it doesn't even need to armor break because I wouldn't go for that if I thought they would wake up armor anyway. I would just end the combo normally and wait for them to kill themselves. But yes, it does armor break. And the real reason this is so good is because of Flowcharts. Remember, it literally sequences into itself because of the really good recharge rate of Janet. So don't armor this time. I'm just trying to show you what makes it seem great. So good. You can genuinely flowchart off of any straight hit into a combo. So look at this.
Whoa.
Look at your health.
Hey, look at my health. Hey, it's not even going down.
You were too touched. That would kill Conan at 1200 health, let alone you. And there's even more. I could take it a step further.
Smash to black.
Bro.
So right there, you saw me go for the damage after the triple clone. But I could just as easily go for the set play route instead. Let's say you have 1200 health like Conan.
That's over.
You go for the grab.
That's over. I lost.
And now you can go for the set play. Now for Conan, you're still alive.
What, Conan, you're still alive?
Yep, you're Conan here, you're still alive. Right there. They have to guess for their life or they're dead. And if you're not Conan, you're already dead. Literally, if you're not a 1200 health character, you're already dead because that was 117%. They only have 3% left. If they do anything that kills them, they're just gone. So they're probably not even going to risk armor. They're probably just going to stand there, and then they're going to get grabbed, and then they're going to eat a 30% grab into another Janet. The recharge rate of Janet is so good that off of any hit, I am guaranteed a flowchart into death, which means as long as I'm right, they are dead. Because you have triple clone set play, and then you have enhanced clone set play working in rapid succession. And while this does sound aggressive, and it is, it's aggression earned through methodicism. Whereas you're an aggressive type where you want pre-hit mix-ups. Do you know the difference between what I like to call pre-hit or post-hit mix-ups?
Pre-hit is pre-hit like that.
Pre-hit is basically a mix that can be done on block before you hit the opponent. So Sonya's overhead and low mix that you have with sub would be an example of a pre-hit mix-up. His overhead is not an example, that's reactable. I don't care what anybody tells you, that's a reactable ass move. But yeah, the fact that you can cancel any string Sub-Zero has into a low or an overhead, that is called a pre-hit mix-up. A post-hit mix-up is a mix-up that you gain access to after you hit the opponent. Set play is a form of pre-hit mix-up, but there are multiple different kinds. The triple clone set play, it's a post-hit mix-up because you've already been hit and now you're in a situation where you have to guess let go of block or don't let go of block. Wake up on delay wake up or don't delay wake up. Armor and get myself killed or don't armor and get myself killed. Post-hit mix-ups are usually way more unfair than pre-hit mix-ups because I already hit you. So therefore I've earned the right to use set play that's objectively overpowered and not fair to the opponent in any way, shape, or form.
Okay.
So you're definitely a player where I think pre-hit mix-ups are better for you. So that's why I recommended Chameleon. There is one more team that I can kind of recommend.
So what team would you recommend for me that I should really learn and master?
The only other team I could recommend you other than Cyrax, Chameleon, and obviously Sonya, which you're already using, is Sub-Scorpion. Sub-Scorpion is basically Sub-Sonya with no projectiles but more damage. You have a plus on block overhead, which is that, and it's way easier to combo with because of the crumple, so it's way easier to do what you want here. And you get higher damage, so this is not optimal at all. So let me try to see if I can do it optimal there. Hold on, no, that's not it. It's been a while since I've used this team. I personally don't use it, so it's a good team. There it is. So that's an optimal, or obviously you would do this. No, I do the something like that. I don't know, I haven't used this team in a while. So yeah, you have he and most. Oh, also cool thing, you can get a mix off of that, which you weren't able to do with Spirit.
That's actually wild.
Get a pretty good damage. Yeah, something like that. But I would think
Thank you for the session, by the way.
Oh, no need to thank me. It was my pleasure. I don't like Thread being able to beat your ass. He's trash. Okay, he's not trash. He's just an above.
No, I'm definitely trash. I'm definitely trash.
And obviously, you could do standing for under that as well. Throw combos? No, unfortunately, and I tried. For a brief moment, I thought you could do something like that. But no, there's no bounce, so I can't make it work. I really tried. It's just not a thing. So the only thing this team really gives you is damage, and also is damage and mix, and safe, and plus on block mix, because, you know, the overhead is plus. So here's like a bread and butter. Get 44.
Is this a subscribers only stream? Like
No,
channel?
anybody can watch. My viewers fluctuate, especially when I have ads on, because a lot of my subscribers don't like watching ads, which is understandable. I don't really like it either. I wish I could turn the ads off, actually, because since Alucard literally just gave me $45, I honestly do not need the ads for the stream moving forward at this point. Actually, maybe I can turn them off.
Give me the...
Alright, I won't take up too much more of your time, though.
Oh, no worries. Okay, so the last thing I want you to do, I want you to do two things. Obviously, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, but
I already
mainly,
did.
I want you to join my community Discord. Do you know how to, like, do it? Like, do you have
It's the
access?
link in your YouTube.
Yeah, it's the link in the description of any of my YouTube videos, and I also posted it in
Alright,
the
I'm joining it now.
Yeah, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna set up a schedule for you. So I'm gonna go ahead and give you one more free coaching session, but do not expect me to make a habit of this. And it's only gonna be a short one. So I'll give you one more short coaching session, but it's not really gonna be a session. It's gonna be an exam. So I'm not really gonna teach you much in this. It's gonna be an execution exam, but it's gonna be the big one. So let me tell you about my true execution exams because do this 5 times in a row, that was baby shit. Do you want to know what a real execution exam looks like? An execution exam for me as a student is you doing completely different things in rapid succession.
I'm
Which
listening.
means,
I'm
so
looking
for
for
example, you could do... Hold on, I forgot the settings. So for the sake of this execution exam, your cameo will be set to full. So it's literally just set play after set play after set play. It doesn't stop. I basically give you a full list of things to potentially do. And you have to be able to do all of it without dropping a single thing. These execution exams are so hard that even I only have like a 50% success rate. For me personally, like if I were to try everything, I only have a 50% chance of getting it all on the first try. See right there, I choked. So you're gonna have to not choke, essentially. You're gonna have to do a bunch of things in rapid succession over and over again until you get it all. And once you do that, I will declare you a intermediate practitioner of this team. Which means you are now good enough to use all the stuff that I taught you in a real match with complete and full confidence that you'll succeed. There's also like this insurance policy. Once I give you this designation and you go into matches and you feel unsatisfied, like the stuff I taught you wasn't working for you at all, you can get your money back. Genuinely.
That's actually
So that's why I'm there. And now you only have access to this insurance once I give you that designation, because I'm basically saying, hey, if you want to stop these coaching sessions right now, you low-key can. You now understand this team to a point where you can pretty much learn the game on your own moving forward. So if I give you that designation, you start going to online matches, and you see no improvement, you're not able to get the combos online, you're not able to do this, you're not able to do that, you can be like, hey, no, screw you, and I now have 30 days to give you your money back. So these execution exams have to be hard.
For their money, do you have all their separate money in account? Because I know you'd be spending that.
Oh, that's why there's the 30-day period. This has never happened yet, but yeah, these are in place. But there's a 30-day period, so I can just give them the money. I get a monthly check from YouTube, so I'll always have money, so I'll never have that excuse. But like, yeah, that's the whole idea. So that's why these execution exams are so hard. You only get 3 attempts, and if you fail, hey, no worries. You can try again next time. But the exams will be different every single time. I mix them up. Have you ever played against Ninja Killer? Short answer, Submaniac, yes I have. I could have done better.
How
but
bad
hey,
did he beat you?
It was 1 and 2, but only because he was using Conan early into his Conan career. Like, he didn't master Conan yet. So I was able to get 1. Then he killed me.
That's actually, you got 1 on Ninja Killer? That's actually really good.
But the only reason I knew it was Ninja Killer is because it was one of his famous hideys that he uses to create his clips. Because he's one of those guys that's really afraid of, like, well, I'm slowly becoming his suit, but he's one of those guys where it's like, I don't want you to be able to beat me on my main account and then turn that into a whole thing. Retire? Loki Almighty, he's a content creator for Mortal Kombat. He could literally, he'll probably continue to make Mortal Kombat videos, I think. But, like, I don't think he's going to be competing anymore. I don't think anyone is.
But the game will continue to be active at least until the end of the year, maybe even halfway through 2026. Like I think once the Mortal Kombat movie comes out, people are really going to be done, but that's in another 7 months. And there are still 100,000 something players in Combat League, which is by far the most active fighting game in the world right now. So to give you an idea, Street Fighter 6 only has like 40,000 active users in ranked. Tekken has even less. I don't know the Guilty Gear numbers, so I'm not going to pretend like I do. So Mortal Kombat 1 is still very much alive, despite what people on the internet say for views. Now, that's not to say that the game doesn't have its problems. I'm just one of those people that's like, you don't need to lie to make your point. You can make your point by itself. If the claim is true, or has any evidence, then that evidence is all that is needed to produce merit.
Okay.
But yeah, and once again, what I showed you wasn't even the execution exam. I'm literally going to record a clip for you of the execution exam. And I would recommend giving you a few days. Obviously, you could take it whenever you think you're ready to take it. But like, you would basically just practice all of the combos in rapid succession. And once you do, I will say, okay, you know how to use this team. You're ready.
What the fuck? Okay, that's it for me though. That's it for me though. I'm out.
Yeah, no problem. So make sure you join the community Discord. I think you already added me on PlayStation. We'll create a schedules to schedule, your next free session automatically for your execution exam. But moving forward, you will have to pay.
Okay.
They're $5 per hour long session, or you can just opt to subscribe by joining the YouTube membership or something like that. You hit the main menu, right?
I might just do that.
But yeah, you can opt to go through YouTube memberships. You can obviously send through Cash App instead of YouTube Super Chat if you prefer. I think I even accept PayPal, but I need to verify that. I don't want to say that when somebody sends me $50 and then it's like, ooh, my PayPal isn't working. But like, there's always Cash App and Super Chat, which should already be plenty because Super Chat, YouTube accepts all payment options that you have, and Cash App, everybody knows how to use Cash App. So yeah, those are like the three main ways. You can subscribe to one of my YouTube memberships directly. You can donate through Super Chat, or you can just submit something in Cash App. I collect all of these, and once you tell me this, I get your name down, and we set up a schedule and whatnot.
Right.
And remember, even if you cannot afford to do another coaching session, which I can definitely understand from what I understand, you're up. He left before I could finish explaining. Well, hopefully I think he already understands that Heaven Academy is a mostly free resource. Like the online lectures are free, which is me teaching multiple people at the same time. What's the word I'm looking for? Anyways, okay, Alucard told me that he's at work today, which means our coaching session is probably going to be the nearest Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So I'm going to write that down. I'm supposed to fight Loki, so let me take care of that. Loki, go ahead and add me if you didn't do it already. On PlayStation or PC. I don't know what platform you have. I can't believe he actually did that. That made my day. Okay, cool. So I'm going to send you an invite because you said you wanted to run sets first. Okay, let me see if I recognize any of these names. No. Oh, this is him. Hot boy, what's good? Okay, so I was coaching coaching Bloodhound. Error while matchmaking. That's odd. My internet appears to be working now. Almighty, send me the invite your way. It said there was an error while matchmaking for some reason. I'm still on. I'm on a YouTube live stream. You don't have to leave. No, you can stay if you want. Oh yeah, I was about to tell you the good news. So I just got a customer. Well, two customers actually, maybe three actually, like paying customers for coaching sessions. So
That made my day. Like literally, somebody actually overpaid, right? It was somebody a la carte LKM, right? He sent me so coaching sessions are like $5 per hour session, right? He sent me a $25 Cash App donation, so that was 5 coaching sessions. But do you know what he did afterwards? He bought my highest YouTube subscription service, so my membership service that YouTubers have. He bought the highest level just because he could. Like he didn't even have to because he already got 5 coaching sessions just from the 25 he sent me. Then he got a monthly subscription, mind you. It was like a $15 subscription. It was like I almost feel bad, but then I realized no, he did this because he wanted to support me and he believes that I can literally help. I don't know, it just made my day. What the damn it, Loki is too far. Loki, I think you're too far in regions because I joined, and then it immediately desynced. I don't know what's happening. Let me try to leave online and then go back online. Oh, now I see why it destabilized. That is a terrible connection. So what I need to do is go to my. It's too late now. We'll probably be fine, but like probably gonna make. So Loki, if you decide to go forward with the coaching sessions, like I'm definitely gonna make sure I'm on my monitor, which is wired, because we're
Cyrax.
definitely in a faraway region.
Cyrax.
Like for the connection to be the way it is, but it's not actively lagging, you're probably somewhere in I don't know Bangladesh, the Netherlands, so somewhere around there.
The maze.
You are from another timeline, and here to take your place.
Round one. Fight.
Optimal. That was good. No Cyrex yet.
Round two. Fight.
That was good. Ooh.
My grab combo timing is shit today.
That was good.
Check me.
Cold courses through me.
Final round. Fight.
Oh, you were gonna explode.
Finish him.
You're all but consistent in doing the grab combo. And your decisions in the neutral aren't terrible. But yeah, I could definitely tell you're wired because even though the connection is clearly spotty, it's not actually lag spiking, which is why I haven't dropped anything.
Round one.
Except that one time with the grab.
I didn't believe. That'll cost you. Did the game just roll back and netcode your early breaker? Whoops. I finally messed up the timing. Let's see.
Optimal anti-air conversion.
Round two. Fight.
Can't hit confirm. That was one standing 60 minutes. That was good. Why won't you grab me? Gotcha. You're done. Wait, nope. I'm finished. I'll delay my wake up. Oh, I almost blocked that. I'll go ahead and take the L. Ooh, that's a shame.
I took a swing.
Cold courses through me.
Final round. Fight.
Let's see if you know the optimal. That's not good. But you could do meter drain into a bomb setup. Now I have to guess right. You failed. But it doesn't matter if it's bomb. That was good. I'm dead here. No!
Yeah, I should have grabbed. I forget that that's an option now with Cyrex.
Sub-Zero wins.
Or all you really need to do is make it to where I can do net after using the helicopter rush. That way I can do a grab combo into meter drain. That would really increase, the comeback potential of this team. And it isn't even comeback potential. The fact that his strike throw really isn't real wouldn't even matter.
Fight.
Although because I use back three more than my mid enemy, I don't think that'll be a factor for me personally. Oh, I didn't hit him from that at all. That was good. Hold.
Round 2. Fight.
Whoops. That was a perfectly timed forward one. If I was even a little bit too slow. Why did it side switch me? Ooh, that was lag. That was definitely lag.
Finish him.
But hey, I still hit it. I'm proud of myself. There's no reason to be nervous, Loki. Either you can beat me or you can't. There's no point in psyching yourself out and making your chances zero. Be confident in everything you do.
Sub-Zero. Cyrax. Wuxi Academy.
We can't both exist. We won't for much longer.
Round 1. Fight.
That was good. Sub is defensive team. Looks like you understand that perfectly. Yep, the lag definitely just tanked that. Ooh, the connection might be at its limit soon, but we'll brush on. Yep, it might be time. Holding. It. Okay, we're back. It crashed. Working. All right, Loki. Thank you so much for the sets. You are definitely a great player, and I think you could definitely benefit from a few coaching sessions. You seem to have a lot of tech, but I think what's killing you is your neutral, which means we can probably skip phase 1 and go straight into phase 2, which is mostly just focused on decision making and counterplaying. Because one thing I've noticed is that if you're trying to win the sub mirror and I'm already using Cyrax, I honestly don't think I could recommend sub because sub is all about counterplay and countering projectiles. Sub Cyrex isn't that at all. I'm grabbing you, I'm staying in your face. I have a net projectile, but I'm really only using it after I hit you because it's gonna meter drain and go into more set play. And the bomb is a projectile, sure, but the way it works is that I don't know. Maybe it could work in the bomb situation, but I feel like that's too niche of an application. Arius in that situation, or maybe even Chameleon.
But yeah, I think we could definitely benefit from some coaching sessions together if that's what you want. But even if you just don't have the money right now, or you're not sure if you'll need that much of an intimate understanding, obviously, please make sure you join my community Discord and make sure that you're active and available whenever my class lectures occur, which are free. And of course, make sure that you watch my combo guides, which are also free and on the internet. We'll give, although I might be at a stopping point for my stream now, because now we're only at 7 viewers. Oh, all money. I'm like all but certain it was just your proc enjoyers. Thank you so much. So we're definitely gonna set up our next coaching session. So make sure you're in my community Discord because that'll make it a little bit easier. The hell? Let's see, where is it? That's what the laptop was for. Can't see all of the things. I think Heaven Enjoyers is level 1. So the level 2 would be something else. And then level 3 is... Yeah. Okay, let's do this. I guess I'll stream for a little bit longer. Maybe. Because, see, this was supposed to be a really short stream because I was gonna quickly train Bloodhound, and then I was gonna go back to recording my Katana video. But genuinely, it took so long that there's no way this Katana video is coming out in time. And also, somebody literally just donated, so I kind of don't need to rush out this video now. So I'm very happy. Hello.
Tanya, Sub-Zero, Sonya Blade, Frost, the Gateway.
I almost lost Melina because of you.
Melina? Shouldn't you call her Empress?
Round 1.
Let me show you the power of Sub Frost. I guessed wrong. I guessed wrong. Anti-air. More overhead. I think I played a little bit too safe here. I didn't do much of anything.
Round 2. Fight.
Let's get wild. Did that go through all of it and still check me? Oh, my life. Let's begin. Let's see if you can get through my first layer. You failed. Let's do it again, shall we? Try again. You failed. This is the power of my Subfrost set play. Completely unwinnable situations that sequence itself until demise. As long as I have the resources, victory is assured. Don't do that. That was smarter. Let's get aggressive. Let's not get aggressive. Got you. Yeah, armoring isn't a good idea either, sorry. Try again. Whoops, you guessed right. I thought you were gonna duck or something.
You didn't get punished for that, interestingly. You're not gonna get the bar in time. Which is good for me. You're done. Sorry. I was more patient than you, so I won. Victory. Shall we do this dance again?
Sub-Zero wins. Round one. Fight.
It checked me. Oh, Kieran Ashford, are you still in the chat? That was good. That was good. More mix. I tried to get aggressive.
When you're dead, you may rest.
Round two. Fight.
Let's get wide. Any more surprises? That was failure. You'll have to guess right in the set play. Delayed armor. Not your stupidest idea. However, there's always time for recovery. Let's try this again. Too slow. You'll find that delayed wake up into armor isn't as effective as you may think. If I'm competent. No. You'll be punished now. Crap. You didn't block? That was good. I don't know why that's an overhead, but hey. I guessed wrong. You got punished. Never mind. There we go. You don't have an auto shimmy, so I can micro-dep you. Crap. Sorry, I go through projectiles. But you truly did try your best.
Finish her. Sub-Zero.
Shall we do this dance once more?
Round one. Fight.
Armoring on hit is insane. That was good. That was good. That was good. Oh, why did they make it 14 frames again?
When you're dead, you may rest.
Her stagger pressure is too good.
Fight.
I'll have to play the long game. Damn it. Okay, that was kind of stupid of me. Now I'll have to do the most with the least. Well, this is what happens when you guess wrong every single time.
Wins.
You can't do much about mix other than guess right. But one thing you can do is make it hurt. This is how you make it hurt. If I'm gonna guess overhead, I'm not just gonna block. I'm gonna up block. Sorry, but I need to get more creative to open you up. Making you whip your back too is one of the many ways I can accomplish that goal. What's your game? You failed. Not blocking? That'll get you killed. Not blocking again? That'll get you killed even faster. Let's see how you can pivot. I lost that trade. You might want to break this. Oh, you can't. How unfortunate. Guess for your life now. What a shame. Didn't you learn anything from last time? Huh, I thought I had Ice Clone, so I wasted my Oki. Nice try. Well, it's 3-1. I believe I've won this set.
Sub-Zero wins.
Send me a friend request. What can I say? Subfrost is definitely one of my favorite teams to use. No. That is doable. What isn't doable is what's happening to my laptop right now. A sub-mirror? Interesting.
Zero. Serena. Frost.
This could be interesting.
The Gateway.
I will command the Lin Kuei. They will freeze you out, pretender.
Round one. Fight.
Sorry, but projectile immunity. You failed. Let's try this again. You have to be more eager than that. You're sloppy. Come on, get a grip. You could use a little execution adaptation,
Round two. Fight.
but that's just my opinion. What will it be? You'll die for it. Armoring through? You're lucky Serena took that hit. But you won't be so lucky this time. What will it be this time? You lost. That is how you truly play Sub-Zero. Take notes. If you'd like, I'd love to show you how to do this for yourself.
Sub-Zero wins. Reptile. Sub-Zero.
So you've shown me your true nature, I see.
General Shao. Sub-Zero.
Something told me that deep down you were a Shao player. Well, I'm not using Frost against him, his hitbox is too big.
Madam Bone. The Gateway.
I owe you nothing, Bihan. You would still be in prison were it not for me.
Round one. Fight. Fight.
Ooh, that's not what I was supposed to do. Wait, why did I pick Chameleon again? I'm sure it's gonna hit me in the head. Where's my confirm? That was good. Although I'm starting to get annoyed.
Take prisoner. Round two. Fight.
Not what I did. But whatever. Big ass hitbox ruined my set flow. And I just died because Chameleon transformed right when I needed the Melina version. Oh, and I just lost too. Oh, never mind. I have no words. Seriously? Yeah, no. I'm not accepting that as reality. I'm not accepting that as reality. Like, not even a little bit. Okay, nothing about the interaction made sense to me. So what you guys just experienced is the exact reason why I despise playing Chameleon. Did you see what just happened? He did standing 2, which would have lost completely to my invincible wake up, but because Chameleon transformed into Jade the exact frame I woke up, it gave me Jade Glaive instead, which caused me to just get disrespected on knockdown. That is the exact reason I don't like Chameleon. She's inconvenient. You don't run the show, she does. She is so inconvenient, man. Like, against a character where they have long combos, I just never know if I'm going to have what I currently have right before the combo's over. It's so bad. I just don't want to deal with it.
Serena. Sub-Zero.
Like, if I ever need a team where I need a projectile that they can't duck, I'm just gonna use Sonya or Serena. I just cannot use Chameleon for the life of me. I despise that bitch because she's so inconvenient.
You will
Like, that's the only reason I lost that
Defeat.
set. That's
I
literally
will
it.
overwhelm them.
Yeah, there were decisions I made that were wrong, but it wouldn't have mattered if that had simply worked. Like, and it's not even that it's unintentional or it's a glitch or something. That's just how Chameleon works. She runs the show. You don't. You have to accept that. I don't want to accept that. You should have totally gotten hit by the clone or something, but whatever. Let's do this. Oh, I forgot my sub cameo, so I'll go ahead and take 40% damage. Can they please just buff the stun a little bit? Just a little bit. You know what? I'm not even gonna complain. All things considered, that wasn't a terrible option. It's stupid, but hey, it worked, and it only worked because I did that exact option. And if I had done anything else, that wouldn't have happened. Ran out of sub cameo. Oh, I can't anti-air her for shit. Oh, finally my internet came back on my laptop. What the... Bro, can this game make sense, please? The armor break will probably kill me, but they didn't go for that for some reason. You've been outplayed. Hey guys, if you want a reason to join my community Discord and participate in my coaching program, Heaven Academy, that was counterplay right there. The Astra had no idea that I could have done that, because they just thought I was going to try to go for the normal armor break, not knowing that I had a way to double armor breaker. So there it is.
Fight.
No combo for you. That was good. Well, I shouldn't have done that. Sorry, I'm the only character where my down one will still reach you here. How you didn't get frozen is beyond me. You know what? That was just luck. But I'm not going to complain about that. Not going to get my sub cameo back, but you don't have cameo either, so I'm okay. Oh, that's not a projectile. Wait a minute. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Her armor is totally a projectile.
Ashra wins.
I don't understand that. Maybe I'm missing something. I'm like 70% sure that's projectile. Oh well. Well, Astra players are now on my one and done list. They just ruined it for every other Astra player now. So now the next Astra player I run into, they're getting one and done. And the cycle of hatred continues. Thank God my laptop is finally working. That was getting on my nerves. Okay, NK and Arkanator. Okay, so everybody made it. Hello, fair enjoyer. I'll be your opponent today. Thank you, Savarana Shiav.
Homelander. Sub-Zero.
Homelander Farah? Only one way to deal with that.
Farah. Janet Cage.
You don't. So just play your most damaging team and hope for the best.
The Gateway.
Just kidding. It's either this or
To
Shujinko.
return home. So make me stud.
Round 1. Fight.
So there was a Farah for sure. Let's make you breathe. Gotcha. Big ass hitbox. I'll go ahead and take the damage. That wasn't optimal. And a command grab. Check this out.
Blown up by a bomb cell. Girl power.
You won't be able to kill me in time. Oh, you dropped it? I wonder why. It's because you don't have any skill. Armoring on hit. You know, I left it alone when Loki did that, but that shit Loki. No, it wasn't Loki. But I ignored it when the Tanya player did that, but now it's starting to get my nerves. Who armors on hit? You're in hit stun, idiot. Oh, this psycho is getting on my nerves. What are you doing? Block.
Final round. Fight.
That was good. Safe jump. Mid check. Ew! I tried to duck that last minute. You really just have to know. I can't even react to the stance. Tried to duck on reaction to the stance and I still got grabbed. So if I wait until the stance, I've already been grabbed. That's how fast this command grab is.
Homelander wins.
So I can't even just assume you're gonna command grab if you do the stance when you're that close. I have to just assume you're gonna go into command grab off of the string. That is ridiculously fast. That actually should be reduced a little bit. I should at least not have to worry about whether or not you're gonna cancel in the random string of it. At that point, just give him a normal command grab. Don't lock it behind us. Don't lock it behind a stance if you're not gonna give it the inherent weaknesses of locking it behind a stance.
Fade out.
Did not realize his command grab was that fast. No, you don't. Good duck. I'll take it. I'll eat shit. You're done.
Round 2. Fight.
I'll go ahead and die now. Could have sworn he was gonna I could have sworn he was gonna step in. No, it can't be.
Point.
You're dead, by the way. You thought I didn't know you could do that? You see, I saw through you. Well, it doesn't matter because I got neutral check. Wait, no. Armoring on hit. Psychopath behavior. You're actually a psychopath. I know there are bodies buried in your closet door. I know you killed somebody. There's no way you're not a psychopath. Like, you probably pour your milk before your cereal. You probably eat your pizza with a fork. Because who armors on a hit? Oh, yeah. Nope, I'll take that trade. With an armor. I literally thought... See, I knew I lost because I had forgotten that I had full Janet. And I knew that the moment I forgot I had full Janet, I knew I was going to make another mistake. Because what I should have done is go into Puppet right there, but I literally just forgot I had full Janet. Because I always assume when I go for that triple clone... I just realized that this guy can't even hear me. No wonder this guy is keeping the set going, because he didn't hear all the disrespectful shit I said to him. I'm still in a party. I wasn't teabagging either, so we're literally just enjoying a set now. I guess I'll keep it that way. It also protects me from insulting potential subscribers. Oh, this time he got conditioned? Oh, he didn't have the armor, so he just turtles up.
I am the Homeland.
Round 2. Fight.
Amazing, am I right?
I swear this dude gets hit on purpose just so he can start armoring on hit. Hey, that didn't punish him. No reason I should have won there. He just let go block for no reason.
Fight.
This guy parries a lot. I need to start fishing that. No. No. I was afraid of the grab. Okay, I can beat this guy, but I'm gonna have to, like, not use sub.
Commander wins.
Yeah, I think if there was a stopping point for this stream, I guess it would be now.
it's okay. Most women have superhero fantasies.
Not this one, Homelander.
Round one, fight.
No, not at all.
I make it look easy.
Round two, fight.
I want to say new, but it's probably Katana in terms of power level. Mid check.
Finish him. Katana wins.
It wasn't even because of him. We finally reached our low point. So, guys, when it comes to ending streams, I have a certain rule. Once I reach a low point, which is basically when my viewership on the stream reaches an all-time low, that's usually my personal indication that it is time to, end the stream. So my viewers fluctuate. I think with this stream, I peaked at like 33 viewers, but now that I reached 4, which is an all-time low for me personally for this stream, that means that it's time to dip. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please be sure to join my community Discord, especially if you found the coaching session I was doing with Bloodhound today very useful and you think you yourself could use a coaching session. Coaching sessions are $5 per 1 hour session, and you can make these purchases through YouTube Super Chat, Cash App donations, or you can bypass all of that by just paying for my monthly YouTube membership subscriptions, which give you not access to 1, but 3 coaching sessions for the low price of $5.99, which is only $1 more. So for $1 more, you get 2 more additional coaching sessions along with a list of other perks. And if you go for the $14.99 Guardian Angels, you get like 8 coaching sessions and a whole bunch of other stuff as well. But even if you do not have the money to support me at this moment, just watching the video, liking and subscribing, clicking the notification bell, and tuning into all of my videos helps me far more than you may realize. So I'm always going to be satisfied with just that. Without further ado, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you with the next one. Hopefully I can upload something tonight.